Hi, ladies. Are you looping the memory and causing yourself more pain? And what I mean by this is something has happened to you in FIFO, and every time you think about it, you're looping and it's causing you that pain. So it's like stacking that pain on top of each other. Now, if you want this to go away because you're so tired of thinking about it and you don't know how to turn it off, this is how you do it. You first of all have to catch the thought and recognize what you're doing. Now, we have 60,000 thoughts a day as humans. The average human has 60,000 thoughts a day. If many of these thoughts are replaying the story over and over again, every time you do that, it's creating negative, miserable feelings. So, the way to stop this is, first of all, catch the thought. Interrupt that thought pattern will, first of all, help you recognize what you're doing. And before it leads to all the feelings of pain, you'll be able to stop it or at least calm it. Now, this is not going to happen instantly, but over time with practice, it will for sure ease the pain of whatever has happened to you in FIFO. Remember, that's just a memory. Ideally, what you want to do is get to the point where that occurrence in your life will simply be a memory, but you will be able to have no emotion attached to it. And how I know this is, in my 9.5 years of FIFO, I cannot tell you a lot of the memories that I have unless I really, really think about my 9.5 years in FIFO. 9.5 years, that's a lot of memories, right? However, what I can tell you in exact detail is the 4 times that I was bullied or harassed. I can describe to you the exact time of day, where I was, what was said, how it all unfolded. It is because that memory is so strong and embedded within me because of the pain that it caused me. Now, I'm talking about a memory that happened to me more than 10 years ago. Most of the other memories in FIFO are all a blur, except for these 4 memories. And I held on to them. I turned that first experience of being bullied into 3 years of pain. 3 years. Now, the last time I was bullied, more recently, it turned into 3 days. The difference was because I knew the skills on how to do this. I knew how to process it quicker and faster so that this would go away more immediately. And one of the key things that I did to do that was not internalize what was said to me, but I worked on what I made it mean, and then I decided to give it back to them. That was on them. And I did not need to carry that around with me for 3 years. That's a lot. Now, I don't know your exact circumstance. I don't know what has happened to you. Only you know your story, okay? But the more times you relive it, the more times you tell that story, the more times you wish you had done something different, you're creating that pain in yourself, and you truly don't need to carry that around. So, more tips will be coming your way on how to overcome this, and it all has to do with neutralizing the circumstance so that you can attach a better thought that is going to serve you more so that you can reduce the feelings that it's creating in you. And ultimately, that is going to give you a different result. Your thoughts create your feelings at the end of the day. And looping those negative thoughts about what's happened to you on site are causing you pain right now, but they don't have to. See you, ladies.